sports. It's in the game.
Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, got the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She pressing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause real recognize, I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties on the industry advice.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And only able to get two here, stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Bridgewater. It's complete to Cook. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
So if you're going to play charades at home, make sure you grab him, because for a running back, he sure did a pretty good wide receiver impression there. Going to line up in the slot to the left side. And a lot of times, as we well know, running back routes aren't as crisp as wide receiver routes. But this one, more than adequate for that play.
Bridgewater to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Deion Kane, the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. You talk about this Titan defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. but nothing doing on that one.
He'll find Thielen work in the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 31-yard line. And again, it's Bridgewater. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Here's Bridgewater. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Bridgewater from the gun on third down. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down.
That looked great when he first took off because, in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his fourth down call.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Bridgewater. Going with a screen for Murray. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Now Bridgewater. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up third down. Throwing, Bridgewater. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Now the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Next to score, Vikings 7, Titans nothing.
Seven 0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Short throw to Smith. Oh, he bowls over it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Here we go, set. Go.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Let's go.
Again, it's Henry. And now a fumble. The ball's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having two hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. On first down, Murray.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. A dump down to McKinnon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 2.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. From the gun, Bridgewater.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Deon Cain.
His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get and got his man complete. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play that time for the Titans. 52 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
The Titans at 5-4 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And his kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3-and-out, there could be enough time on the clock that they can get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And not willing to risk a return, this ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. His throw incomplete.
So they look like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Bridgewater. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Mariota. Open target, here's Matthews. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. To throw is Mariota. Got a man complete, it's Taylor. And he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That's really good play design right there, and it's one that comes down to the offensive line. It's a deep in route, but it's only going to work if that line gives you time in the pocket to wait for the route to develop. Mission accomplished there as they pick up the 1st down.
That's quickly out wide to Davis. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. To the air again, Mariota. This will go to Henry out wide. And he gets his down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Mariota to throw it. That one out wide and intercepted. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Point after here coming up. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Titans 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
60 Bobcat. 18 Raptor. 18, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now Mariota uncorks one for Davis. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Titans going to get the ball to start the 2nd half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect 2nd half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Mariota
goes right back to Smith again.
And some room to maneuver. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Another big gain or 2 in succession as this one goes for 32.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Mariota now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith.
And the Titans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing, Mariota. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Mariota. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. And his kick is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And Diggs has it. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Left side, Cook. Room here to run. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation.
And this throw will be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And some space here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Cook again. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Bridgewater to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed down him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
That is caught. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. They only needed 1 yard on third down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Touchdown, Vikings! A great play there. His third touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. We have played 3 quarters. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, hit comes, and he lost the football. Mario had it jarred loose. Well,